Alright, we're going to make my tomato caprese pesto appetizers, and all of our ingredients are over here. Special olive oil with oregano, sage, thyme, rosemary, basting in there for a couple weeks from our garden. Our secret pesto sauce, marinated mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh peppercorns and sea salt, and 3 different types of basil, fresh grown from our garden. And I have tomatoes washing over here. Unfortunately, they are not the fresh ones from our garden. They're not ready yet. I'm going to do the prep work, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. First, I put some of the olive oil that I've been basting with the herbs down on this cookie sheet, and that's just so it's easy to get them up, and it also puts some flavor. Alright, so I prepped the tomatoes. Unfortunately, these are the store-bought tomatoes. In 2 weeks, we'll do another video when my 11 varieties of heirloom tomatoes are made. But I have the tomatoes on the pan. Now I'll put a little bit more of that special olive oil with all the fresh garden herbs in it. The olive oil is not only healthy for you, but it tastes good with all that stuff in it. I'll put that down. Then sea salt. I love sea salt, so I put a healthy sprinkling of it. Next, fresh ground peppercorns. And as good as these things taste with store-bought tomatoes, when they're made with the fresh tomatoes right out of your garden, you'll eat this every night, as long as you can get them. If I was living in a tropical place growing my own tomatoes, I'd eat this every night and never eat anything else. Alrighty. Next, the special secret sauce. I don't get paid by Classico, but this is the Classico pesto, which is basil garlic, and I just put a little layer on each tomato. This is my wife's invention. Traditional caprese salad does not have pesto in it, but just this little addition, it's just amazing. I also make a version of this with some grilled chicken breast, basted in the pesto sauce, which I'll show you how to make later. And I also make a version with the red pesto and salami, which we'll do some of those later, maybe in about 2 weeks when the real tomatoes are ready. A lot of garlic in this pesto sauce. I hope you like garlic, which I love, by the way. Alright, next up the mozzarella. I'll prep that. We'll be back in a couple minutes. We got the fresh mozzarella chopped up. If you're one of my Egyptian friends over in Cairo, you might want to try gibna beta, but it's really good with this as well. Just take a piece and slap it on the top of each one. And we're almost there. Almost. Oh, one more. Alright. I've got to prep one more thing, and I'll get special little Italian marinated mushrooms that I found in the giant store. This is optional step, but if you want them, you can put them on. I like them. There's about 3 or 4 different kinds of mushrooms mixed in here, and again, they're in olive oil. There's some tiny little onions in there too. It's like something for Italian antipasto or something. I just like the extra little flavor and things that they impart. Alright, I lost my mushroom. There we go. Optional step if you don't want the mushrooms or don't like mushrooms. Alright, and the last step, four different types of basil from the garden. Sweet basil, regular basil, purple basil, and we have a third type here, or fourth type, I don't even know what it is, other than it's basil. And the aroma of this stuff, my wife has been, you want to cut it? No. The wife has been growing this in the garden, and the aroma is amazing. I just chop it up, all different kinds on the top, all around. Love the taste of basil and just about everything, especially the homegrown stuff. I make these every time we go to a party or invited out to dinner somewhere or something, and I take these and cookie tray full of these things, and every time I take them there they become the hit of the party and they disappear, and strangely enough even kids eat them and like them, not realizing that they're 100% vegetables. And if you have more patience than me and want to make this about presentation, all that stuff, you can do that as well. I just want to get them done so I can eat them. And there you have our very own designed Caprese pesto salad appetizers with fresh basil. And try some and enjoy. And now we're going to go off to eat them. Thank you.